Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking about the gender wage gap. This is an issue that I think everyone should be concerned about. This is when employers actually pay women a fraction of what they pay men for essentially the same work. Among the households today, 40% women are the main breadwinners, and a majority of them are single mothers. So first I want to define the word feminism. Today I feel like it has a very negative connotation, and I don't think people really understand what it means. It actually means the advocacy for women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. It does not mean women are better than men. It means women should be treated equally to men. So I'm going to overview the past, present, and future and try to highlight some information on how we can close the gap. So during World War I and World War II, all the men essentially were sent off to war. So they needed someone to come in and fill those jobs. And they targeted women to do those things. It could have been anywhere from the industrial to business to agriculture, farming, and all that stuff. So when the men came back, women had a new sense of self. They had a new sense of pride in work, and a lot of women liked to work outside of the home. In 1963, John F. Kennedy signed into law the Equal Pay Act, which made it illegal to pay women differently than men for the exact same job. Today, women are paid 77 cents to the dollar of what a man makes. There's a lot of questions on why this is. Is it because women choose lower paying jobs? Is it because they choose jobs for personal fulfillment or for earning potential? Is it gender bias or harassment that makes it unequal pay for women, or do women just simply get paid less? All these variables are very hard to narrow down, and no one really knows for sure, but there is one common theme, which is motherhood. When women become at the age where they're most likely to have babies and have families, employers become somewhat scared and not really knowing what to do because they don't want to be training these women and then essentially have the women leave with all the skills that they have in place. But the Pew Research Center did a study, and as of 2013, this is when they gathered all the information, 40% of households, the women were the main breadwinner, and a large majority were single mothers. Now, they've been trying to pass a law for the past several years, actually. It was called the Paycheck Fairness Act. It stalled in the Senate twice, once in 2009 and once in 2012, and actually President Obama, in his 2014 State of the Union address, urged Congress to act on this and try to change and close the gap. Now for the future, what needs to happen really is to pass this Paycheck Fairness Act. This would make wage differences more transparent. It would make employers have to prove the wage difference is legitimate, and it would prohibit retaliatory action against employees that would raise concerns about gender biased discrimination. I also think that we should be encouraging young women to go into the STEM careers, which that is science, technology, engineering, and math fields. These tend to be higher paying, and these companies actually tend to pay a whole lot more So in turn, that would actually boost the economy. If you're giving more money to women, especially women that have children, that would be cycling more money into the economy and actually boosting the economy. And I think that we should also modernize the way we view professional women. I feel as though there's almost like an unequal, when a woman is assertive, sometimes there's a negative connotation of she's being bossy or pushy, but women can be just as assertive as a man can be, and quite frankly, if you have all those great minds together, you could move mountains. So in conclusion, I would just like to say that women are an important part of the economic stability of America, and no matter what, everyone should be paid the same amount for the same type of work. Thank you.